I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's go.
Completely get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much...
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Puts him back together and put it back on him in this round.
Doing, the gaps will appear. Good work out there. The jab's working nice.
Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of a jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. Don't worry about our round.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, or you'll take him out.
Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
Lose his fight, do you? Come on. You've let him get back into this. You bet.
You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful, that's it.
Behind your jab, basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give it...
Do your business.
trained now, you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. You got complacent? The fight's not over yet.
Let's fight.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Hi.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight and now you've let him back into it. Right, let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be
Great round. Now relax.
And box.
Just get your legs back until we ride it out. Don't worry about the round, take a knee.
One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
Let's do it. okay.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training.
We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York. The Cobra, Carl Froch, a super middleweight multi-time world champion.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
You can hear everything. Can you imagine being a fighter walking into this? We're going to see that any minute now.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They both want the knockout. A perfect counter shot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. There's a counter shot. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Carl Froch seeing cobwebs. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
That round, good round. You feel good? Just keep him on the end of the inches. Take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Very mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and then get back out there and win the round. I need to go back out there. I need to... Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can...
And there's the bell for round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing...
Sugar Ray is down! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Got to look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
think of holding on here for a minute. Every time they drop their guard, they get... Robinson goes to the canvas. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I've got to see that again.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much... Don't worry, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath together and put him back in his place. You've complete... But you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up. Boss, come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Let's get it started in round 3. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. Whoa, Johnny! Froch in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Got him there. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Robinson in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Here we go to the 4th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. That jab misses. Good counter punching. They are giving us a high-tempo show. He misses with that straight left. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. And there's the bell for round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. So much firepower here. He missed with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
All right? Go back out there and win this round. You only lost 1 round.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Great round. You stay focused now.
Better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind the basics.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shots. Good work.
Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you.
The end of what you do. Good work.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up.
There's the bell to start round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Fighters certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Good counter punching. And he misses with that straight left. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And that pump misses. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for spin.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Now relax, relax. Get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again.
You done all that work.
We'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
And there's the bell to start round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Beautiful counter shot. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Talk about Robinson in that last round. And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel. And that is that. They surrender. This is over.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater, and what a night it's going to be. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi.
Roman Gonzalez. At one time, he was the pound-for-pound king, Chocolatito. It's Charlie.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Managua, Nicaragua, here is a legendary 4-division champion of the world, introducing Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from London, England, a flyweight world champion, Charlie Edwards.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, all I can say,
All right.
heaven on earth. Heaven on
I
earth.
want you to
So a
protect yourself
capacity
at all
crowd
times.
here for this one. We've
And
been
what I
waiting
say
a
you
long
must
time
obey.
for this matchup.
Good luck.
Here we go. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Nice counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Can't score with that jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Perfect counter lands. Charlie Edwards rocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
He's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence.
Great work, great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick.
Start gathering your pace and win the round back. Take away that.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
On the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better. He's not in your league.
Come on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Here we go. It's round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Only catching air with that hook. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Good defense stopping that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on the...
Fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. Punch caught him clean. That counter punch caught him clean. They miss with the jab. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Counter punching. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match? Go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Edwards stumbling around. Did you see that? Edwards might go down here. He couldn't take any more, and Charlie Edwards goes to the canvas. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Wet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you still want to fight.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum.
And down goes Chocolatito. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know what...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I don't know who's got the advantage here. On to the fifth we go. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. All the time. Good counter punch. Nice counter. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Just misses with that uppercut. That jab misses. Like to see more jabs. Jab misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You all right?
Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Good counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Did well to block that right hook. Nice slip to avoid the jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Body shot folded in like an old T-shirt.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Then you continue.
In that last round. Well, this fighter,
You're starting to make mistakes.
and there's the bell for round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Hook won't score. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Defense is not an option for these two. Swing and a miss with that hook. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Uh-oh, Edwards now in some big trouble. Charlie Edwards is down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Talk about Edwards in that last round. Boy, this next round is going. And we enter the 8th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy. Because
wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. Life's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim range heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. Carl the Cobra Froch, one of the greatest super middleweight champions of all time, fighting out of Nottingham, United Kingdom. Sugar.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Nottingham.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place.
All right.
You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home. You've got everything on a plate.
No doubt about it. Here we go for round 1. That right hand hurts. One punch could change everything in this battle. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all... Hold that thought! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Robinson goes to the canvas. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow...
1, 2...
that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Left hook doesn't find its target. Oh, right there! Froch in trouble. Did you see that? Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Robinson in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Come on.
There's the bell to start round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum? Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time counter shot? Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Punch, counter punch. The courage on display here is incredible. This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery?
Sugar Ray is down! As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into...
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round.
Big, deep.
Let's get it started in round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That left hook missed. Blocks the uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. Quick punch scores. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. Good counter punch. Swing and a miss with the hook. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That uppercut can't get through. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Did you see that? Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Talk about watching that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Missing with that jab. Blocks the left uppercut. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower, calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Froch in that last round. At this point, you got it. Time for the 5th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. Both men step back for just a moment. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Perfect counter shot. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Froch in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. On to the 6th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far? Hold that thought! Carl Froch seeing cobwebs. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Oh, Froch, we didn't see this coming. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to throw this now.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Froch in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that.
And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. Holding nothing back here in the round. How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Got him there. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about thoughts in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Bit of a surprise. It ends in a draw.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner. But eventually, these guys are going to have to do it all over again. A draw. Suck it up, Buttercup.